Let's talk about travel. You've done Paris, seen Rome, maybe gotten lost in London, but what if you crave something truly different? Welcome to Belarus, Europe's last dictatorship. Not exactly a tourism slogan, but undeniably intriguing. Visiting Belarus isn't a vacation, it's a historical reenactment you didn't know you signed up for. Think of it as a theme park for anyone who thought the Cold War ended too soon. Here, the Soviet Union didn't collapse. It just paused, and it's been on pause for 30 years. Forget charming cafes and cobblestone streets. This is a trip back in time. Grand, imposing architecture, spotless streets, and the sense that someone's always watching. It's less eat, pray, love, and more comply, observe, question your life choices. Why visit? For the story, for the sheer unfiltered weirdness. Belarus is a living museum, a place where the adventure is in navigating the rules. The thrill is in ordering a coffee or standing in a vast empty square under Lenin's gaze thinking, right, this is happening. This isn't a trip for the faint of heart or those seeking constant excitement. It's for connoisseurs of the bizarre, aficionados of the absurd. Welcome to Belarus. Please keep your hands, feet, and dissenting opinions inside the vehicle at all times. Here, the past isn't just remembered, it's lived. And you, my friend, are about to become part of the story. Minsk, the capital. Imagine a city designed by someone obsessed with grey and right angles, flattened in World War II, rebuilt with Soviet precision, astonishingly clean but eerily orderly. Walking through Minsk feels like stepping onto a utopian sci-fi set where joy is optional. Independence Avenue, 16 kilometers of Stalinist neoclassicism, every building vying for most imposing rectangle. No quirky shops, no chaotic side streets, just the plan. The National Library, a giant glowing rhombic octahedron, all the city's whimsy spent in one place, the rest dedicated to being as rectangular and grey as possible. Minsk is impressive, but not in a way that invites you to linger. The city is quiet, eerily so for 2 million people. No honking, no shouting, just purposeful movement and neat lines. Invisible rules govern everything, and you'll only notice when you break one. Minsk is a monument to an ideology, a case study in urban planning. Don't expect fun. That's not part of the 5-year plan. It's a place that makes you appreciate the messy chaos of home. Here, perfection is unsettling, and that's exactly the point. Belarus does monuments, big, imposing, and everywhere. Forget whimsical statues. Here it's concrete and bronze tributes to war, revolution, and Lenin. These aren't just statues, they're statements, designed to make you feel small. The Brest hero fortress enter through a star-shaped hole, greeted by a colossal grim soldier's head. Powerful, moving, and a little terrifying. The Mound of Glory climbed to the top past 4 massive bayonets, reflecting on sacrifice and the sheer volume of concrete. These monuments aren't for selfies, they're for awe and silence. Lenin still stands, polished and proud, pointing to a future that never arrived. While the rest of Eastern Europe moved on, Belarus kept its statues and its history intact. Visiting these sites is essential, a crash course in state-sponsored memory. Here, glory is measured in tons of concrete. The individual just a speck in the grand sweep of history. In Belarus, the past is always present, and it's larger than life. Traveling in Belarus is like playing a video game without the manual rules everywhere, some unwritten. Rule 1, be neat. Littering is treated like espionage. That gum wrapper, hold on to it. Rule 2, don't photograph government buildings or the metro. The KGB is still a thing, and they're not big on rebranding. Jaywalking, unthinkable. Locals wait at empty intersections at 3 a.m. Cross early and you'll earn scorn, and maybe police attention. Public decorum is serious business. No loud conversations, no PDA, no feet on seats. Belarusians are reserved. You're a guest in their orderly world. Navigating these rules is part of the challenge and the fun. Blend in, and you'll have a smooth, if sterile, time. Break the rules and you might get a taste of the authentic experience. The anxiety is real, but so is the satisfaction of getting it right. In Belarus, following the rules is the adventure, and sometimes the best stories come from the mistakes, so keep your wits and your trash about you here. Order isn't just expected, it's enforced, and that's half the thrill. Welcome to the game. Arriving from the West, prepare for culture shock. Western brands are nearly absent. No Starbucks, no McDonald's, just state-run stores and local cafes. It's like globalization skipped Belarus. Refreshing, but a little unsettling. Customer service, efficient, emotionless, and strictly transactional. No have a nice day, just commerce done. It's not rudeness, just a different philosophy. Why waste energy on pleasantries? Life moves slower here. People walk, not rush. They wait in line, not jostle. The state is the main employer, and the hustle of capitalism hasn't taken root. There's stability, predictability, a calm that's both soothing and strange. The biggest difference? The relationship with the state. In Belarus, compliance is the norm order, is the trade-off for stability. For a tourist, it's calming. For locals, it's complicated. Experiencing this difference is the most thought-provoking part of your trip. Belarus will make you see your own world differently, and that's worth the journey. Let's talk food. If you love potatoes, welcome home. In Belarus, potatoes are life. Boiled, fried, mashed, baked, and especially as draniki, crispy pancakes that are a national treasure. Expect hearty, heavy meals. Root vegetables, pickled everything, meat and dairy. Dishes like mahanka and borscht are filling, comforting, and unapologetically beige. Except for the magenta borscht. Dining is an adventure self-service canteens with stern staff or restaurants with dated decor and disappearing waiters. For drinks, kvass, a sour rye bread brew and vodka, consumed with reverence, never mixed. Meals are about sustenance, not style. You'll eat more potatoes in a week than you have all year. Embrace it. Belarusian cuisine is a journey for the stomach and a test of your carb tolerance. It's not fancy, but it's real. And after a day of concrete monuments, you'll be grateful for every bite. Just don't expect a salad. Ready to see the real Belarus? Hop on a train, clean, punctual and comfortable, and head to the countryside. What you'll find, more of the same, but with more trees. The landscape is flat, dotted with forests, lakes and neat villages. Peaceful, almost meditative. Small towns mirror Minsk, Central Square, Lenin statue, administrative buildings, and the same sense of order. Grodno offers a hint of pre-Soviet charm. Vitebsk, birthplace of Marc Chagall, is a paradox of whimsy in a practical land. Visit a collective farm, rows of identical houses, a community center, endless fields, its Soviet rural life preserved. The real beauty, the emptiness. Miles without cars, forests with only the wind for company. It's solitude you can't find in the crowded West. The main attraction is the quiet. After the city's rigidity, you might just crave it. Bring your own entertainment. The countryside isn't bursting with sights, but sometimes the silence is the best part. Before you enjoy Belarus, you must face the final boss, bureaucracy. Entry used to require mountains of paperwork. Now, visa-free for many, but bureaucracy still thrives. At the border, expect stoic guards, intense passport scrutiny, and crucial questions, especially about your printed travel insurance. No PDFs, paper only. Once inside, you must register with the police. Hotels handle it. Private stays mean a trip to the OVIR office, a true rite of passage. Everything requires documentation. SIM cards, money exchange, hotel check-ins, stamps, forms and lines are a way of life. The system isn't about convenience, it's about control. Bring copies of everything, keep documents safe and cultivate patience. See it as a cultural experience, not an obstacle. You wanted the last Soviet state? Here it is, in triplicate. Survive the paperwork and you've earned your Belarus badge. Welcome to the Bureaucracy Olympics. So, should you go to Belarus? Logically, probably not. There are sunnier, tastier, easier places. If you want beaches and cocktails, book Cancun. Belarus isn't for everyone, and that's okay. But if you're drawn to the strange, the overlooked, the unique, Belarus might be your most fascinating trip. It's not a dystopia or a paradise. Just a quiet, orderly, peculiar place with its own rules and sense of time. You don't go for the sights, but for the feeling. Walking in a spotless avenue, being the only tourist in town, conquering bureaucracy. You go for the stories, ones your friends can't top. Oh, you saw the Mona Lisa? I saw a library shaped like a rhombicuboktahedron. Belarus is weird, complicated, and its national dish is a potato pancake. But if you're a little weird and complicated too, you'll love it. It's a journey to a world that barely exists anymore. In a world of sameness, that's rare. Just remember to print your insurance. Seriously, don't forget.